All right, we are live. Let's go this way, buddy. Let's go this way. Where are you? Oh, where are you? Hey, folks. Sunday morning, doing a live stream at the most inopportune time on the Sunday morning. However, here on the beach, give you a little bit of sense of where we are here. Let's flip it over. Out here doing a little Sunday morning hike with my dog. And I figure it's been a while since we did a little update, so let's just keep it on this view here for a bit. And might as well chit chat about some personal stuff, and then talk about some channel stuff. But yeah, so needed to get out early. My dog is dog was having some issues last little while, so I've been dropping some major coin on the dog for antibiotics and stuff. He seems to be better, so when he gets better he gets re-energized. So but all right, so he looks like pretty good. Illness is probably getting around the household. I don't know if you've been noticing. I've been doing a lot of live streams because I picked up this freaking virus. Just been coughing like crazy since November. And then last night the missus started coughing too, so so it's not over for her. But I am going back on the road. So I was trying to upload a whole bunch of tutorials here. Oh, come on, dog. There he is. There's the dog. And yeah, tutorial videos, because I'm going to be on the road. I'm still going to try to do it. Got a couple toys. Got that GPS Map 66 for Christmas. And this week I picked up the Instinct. So lots of content. Was playing around with them, both of them yesterday. And I think the way that Garmin has set up this Explorer app doodad is kind of silly. I think they need to get their terms straight here. It's getting a little complicated. Where we want to do hiking activities with the Map 66 and with the Instinct, and you got to register everything through Garmin Connect, but nothing shows up on Garmin Connect. Oh, just crazy. Anyway. All right. So what else is going on? Going on the road. Won't be at the same. I was on the road 5 days a week last couple months up until Christmas, and so still got to go, still got to travel. Probably not at the same pace, but I'll be spending a couple weeks on the road, so I just wanted to get a few things going on here. And so it was good to be home for the last couple weeks. We were pretty busy. We had decided early fall that we were going to sell the house. Barefoot Steve, there is absolutely no snow. We had about, between Christmas and a few weeks ago, had about a good 6-8 inches of snow on the ground. And then we had some of the big storms have been going around. Some people had snow. We ended up with rain and plus 12, I think one day it was. It was just ridiculous. Even right now it's -5, but the sun feels kind of warm and literally melted everything. You might have a few patches where you have an inch or two of ice, but all gone. Anyway, yeah, so we decided to sell the house, and we were doing a whole bunch of stuff. We were doing renovations, we were doing purging, we were looking at where we wanted to look for a new house and this and that. And then after Christmas, I've been doing that for the last little while. I've just been I started watching the RV videos, and then I just opened up a whole conversation on RVs and travel trailers and all that stuff, and vacant lots and all this nonsense. So we're still gonna purge, and we finished doing a renovation. We installed the flooring on the main level. No transition. right after Boxing Day. We did 2 days of that at the house, so that was fun. Marriage is still intact, so that's pretty good. So yeah, so I usually watch RV videos just to get some ideas with the truck camping stuff. I think one of the projects I would like to do, assemble the parts, is the portable power pack. So like most of you, I will not drop a lot of money for stuff called Yeti cooler, Yeti power packs, or Goal Zero power packs. Just too expensive. So a lot of people have been doing the ammo can battery. They call it the power generator or solar generator, but it's just a battery pack, and you put it in a ammo can, or those plastic plain tote boxes and stuff like that. And there's quite a few of them that have solar, and a lot of them make a lot of sense. A lot of them look fairly easy. You're still going to spend a couple $100s on it, but I think it's still going to be a fraction of the cost if you were to try to get one of those Goal Zero Yetis or some other battery packs. And plus you customize it the way you want. So we don't necessarily want all sorts of ports and gadgets. And one of the biggest things when you look at some of those DIY projects is cutting up the box. So you're taking a nice waterproof box and you're drilling holes in it so you can put in your sockets and stuff. And why not just open the top and plug in when you need it, right? So, you know, are you really going to be using that box? And where are you going to be storing that box anyway? I'll be putting mine in the back of the truck. But anyway, so anyway, doing that, planning some early camping trips with the truck tent while I'm at it. I would like to do New England. I'd like to do a little Vermont, maybe New Hampshire, maybe Maine. And the whole point of that is just to get out, get a few early, try to go to sites where there's some nice hiking opportunities. So again, looking at Baxter for one trip. And there's a few other state parks that have some nice little hiking opportunities. So we'll get that going on. But other than that, things have been kind of quiet channel-wise. Not very motivated to do some hiking. Step counts are down. The energy or the motivation to get out and get active hasn't been there lately. Picking up some bad habits, so trying to get myself motivated. I've seen a lot of people slowing down, either with their YouTube or other side hustles. A little bit, seeing people drop off the map or reduce their output. I think that the YouTube motivation, or that whole influencer racket that I think a lot of us got trapped into a couple years ago, and I think that's going down myself. But you know, that kind of, I think that kind of took a lot of wind out of people's sails. And for those who still upload, not as regular, but they still upload, I think, you know, they're good. I think the biggest thing is when you're doing these channels, be it to follow a hobby or a topic or anything like that, is to not get into the trap of what other people are doing. So many people are doing the exact same thing in terms of the channels. And I think the worst part, I think, was these the thing that got me all soured up was all these mommy bloggers. They started doing YouTube now and live streaming and all that stuff. And it's like, and you see it the same thing with bushcrafters, and you see it now. I'm watching a lot of RV. I'm watching a lot of RV stuff and all this stuff, and it's the same topic list, one after the other. It's just a different person saying it, and same angles, same setups, same flow, almost the same delivery. It's kind of, you know, I would like to see some variety watching some of this stuff. So, you know, I've been sticking with the tutorial format, nice and short. I know it doesn't appeal to everybody, but what I was thinking of the non-tutorial stuff is trying to do advanced topics, advanced utilization of tools, or more breakdowns of once it gets a little bit nicer, start doing some truck camping or gear setups or that kind of stuff, just to find something different. I don't necessarily think that the toys, getting latest cameras and stuff like that, that will make the channel better. I think that for those who are really trying to deliver content to their subscribers in a way that, you know, it's interesting, right? So anyway, so I've been paring down my subscriber list because of people just slowing down, right? Wingman. Hey, look, it's almost like San Diego. It's almost like a desert. It's all brown. Wingman went to northern Maine to see his folks, and because of his GPS tagging, I realized that he was only like a half hour away from where I grew up. Across the border, mind you, but half-hour drive as a crow flies. So anyway, so yeah. Yes. So anyway, a lot of channel videos, people, channel updates, people are, you know, you can tell people are getting burnt out with the same old formula, trying to figure out what they want to do and all that stuff. So I hear yous. So that's about it. I don't have much else going on. I don't know if anybody's got any questions, comments. What else is happening? I'm going to Quebec City for work. I'll be leaving tomorrow morning early. It's not a direct flight from Halifax, so I gotta go to Montreal and swing back up. The last week I went before Christmas break, I drove the truck. It's 1,000 kilometers each way. So, which was good because the folks is kind of a couple hours from Quebec City. So, you know, that bit that touches Maine and New Brunswick and Quebec, right? That little the tippy point of Maine. So anyway, yeah, so drove that, did that, and then I'm thinking maybe if I wanted to do a truck camping trip early in the spring, I can maybe do the same thing. Drive out with the truck, and then when I'm done on Thursday, Friday, do a little camping trip, cut through the states, New England, that kind of stuff. Calvin Corner 72. I've been building up a ridiculous amount of watch later videos. And for those of you who notice that I comment 5-6 videos in a row, that's because I'm watching the videos. Preferred watching platform is Apple TV, and then I get the phone, and then I bring up the history, and then I just comment as I watch. So, and I bought a Nintendo Switch to help me with boredom on the road in a hotel room, and I gotta say that is a fun little device. I heard that. Editing video now. Okay, and the sun's blaring at me. I can barely see the comments here, but if I miss it, apologize. I'm walking back towards the beach. I want to give you guys a look. We kind of started our hike on the water. Oh, gotta walk a little faster, buddy. My dog, he's sniffing. Let me flip the camera around. You can see things here. All right, we're at Lawrencetown, Rocky Beach, but quite a few people here today surfing because the water warms up here. And there you go. And out in the distance, I probably don't see it here. There's about 7-8 cars, people surfing because of the, what is it? The water? Not jet stream, Gulf Stream. The water actually gets warmer here in the winter, so it's tolerable. And apparently, great surfing. Don't know. But yeah, there's about a dozen people. All these hipsters with their Subarus. No, kidding. They got beat up Kias and stuff around here. Anyway, yeah. What else is going on here I wanted to talk about? So I talked about what's going on at home, what's going on with the videos, what I would like to do in the next couple months. We're selling our house. Well, we're trying to sell our house. Dog's getting kind of beat up. He's getting old, slowing down. I'm not getting as motivated to get out, fitness, get healthy. Must be getting old. Let's see. Nintendo Switch, nice and fun. Actually, I love that little platform. It's a great little thing. Little one loves it. She loves the Mario Kart. She loves the Just Dance. So, you want to go that way, buddy? All right, we'll go that way. Get the sun. Use my big head to block the sun behind me here. Let's see. What else? Yeah, YouTubers. Seeing a lot of burnout in the channels I'm subscribed to. Let's see. Everybody use that new Studio Beta in YouTube with all the analytics and trying to understand how many impressions are generated and how many click-throughs, and if you're in that sweet spot of what's a successful thumbnail and SEO and tagging. I'm seeing people doing the hashtags now, which is a great idea. Yesterday I was doing a little bit of maintenance, adding some thumbnails, closed captioning, which makes a big difference when I add the closed captioning. And the great thing when you edit closed captioning, it's a lot easier to auto translate into other languages. So I do English, I edit English, then I auto translate to French, Spanish, and then I use Google Trends if I'm talking about a Garmin or another product. I see where countries they're trending and just translate to those languages. So the Map 66, German and Italian, Instinct, Thai, Chinese. So there you go. Let's see what else with the YouTube stuff. Yesterday, started adding some merch using the Teespring, the t-shirt integration. Started doing that, did some uploaded 8 designs. None with the Avoiding Chores logo, just generic logos, icons. Here we go. Something nice, outdoor camping related stuff. I've messed up on the prices. Yeah, I messed up on the prices with the Teespring. The first few are like really expensive. Then the last couple, they're like cheap. So I decided I'm not gonna bother with profits. Each shirt is one penny profit for me. So break even. There's no point charging $30 for a t-shirt, you know, with shipping, all that stuff. 20 bucks, I think that's fine, or whatever it ends up being. I should show up in a day or two, I don't know. But yeah, Teespring, that integration is nice. So what I've been doing is, and I've kind of lost, can't get Illustrator working on my computer anymore, so I'm on a Mac, and I use something called Affinity Designer. Paid 50 bucks for it, but some of these lower cost apps, Pixelmator, is another one for Mac, fantastic replacements for Photoshop and the Adobe tools. But anyway, yeah, I lost Illustrator. Let me set the price that low, so I thank you for doing that. It is awesome. Talking about the Teespring, you can check out the chat. Calvin wrote a pretty good comment there about saying the prices there. So yeah, so for the designs of the t-shirt, I bought Affinity Designer, and I went to a Creative Commons site that people upload. This is a place where people upload artwork or vector illustrations, and you can use it royalty free. And you know, some people you got to put attribution. So in the description, you got to say, you know, artwork provided by XYZ. So I got the ones where there's no limitations. I can just use it. So that's where those designs are coming from. And then I go in on some of them, and I add, because they're vector, then I can add my own text or that kind of stuff. Make some changes, change the color, that kind of stuff. So, all right, back at the rig, trying to get the dog in. All right, come on, buddy. In the truck. Come on, let's go. In the truck. Hop up. Hop, hop. All right, good stuff. 9.5. He's still able to jump in. All right, the deck. How's that working out? Give you a few month review. So I don't know if you saw the stories and the community posts. I had 19 boxes of vinyl click flooring, about a ton, and still holding up. Everything's looking pretty good. This one's empty. Stuff's empty right now. But the biggest question, was there any water, snow that came in here? Nope. Only when we had snow, I brushed it off and had it against the tailgate, and when it melted, water kind of came in. If snow was stuck against here in the tailgate, it kind of melts, it kind of gets through the seal. But other than that, it's dry as a bone. All right, you too, Calvin. Have a good Sunday. So anyway, yeah, so I've been really happy with it. Now, take care. Have a good one, Wingman. So, yeah, just in closing, I've been kind of deciding what to do with social media and some of my other platforms. And I'm going to cut back on the Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter. I'm still kind of doing Twitter stuff, but now that the YouTube app has included the community posts and stories, kind of don't need to use Facebook or Instagram. I can keep everything inside of YouTube. So that's that's it. I think with those little changes, I'm just going to focus content on the YouTube site. So if you're using the mobile app, you'll be able to see a bunch of stuff. If you're on the desktop, I think the communities posts still work. And you see it in your feed, and I don't think you see stories. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think, or in the community post. And last thing, before people left, but this was the big reveal after 22 minutes. I have a surplus of GPS devices. So I got a Phoenix 3 HR, I got a Forerunner 230, I got a couple inReaches, got a few other things that is just surplus now. And I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to hand them off to people who might want to use them. I don't know how, if we want to have some fun with that, you doing a live stream and use the super chat as an auction, I guess. I don't know if we're allowed to do that or not, but people can let me know, or I just do a post and people can DM me which one they want. Basically just looking at stuff to cover postage, and I'm more or less ready to just give them away. Don't necessarily need to sell and make money off of it. So these are just surplus stuff that I've bought, done videos, so the video views have paid for the devices already, so I'm not looking to make more out of that. So anyway, still trying to figure that out, so let me know if that's kind of interesting.